Sharita again. So today is day 2 of my 30-day journey of me rebuilding my real estate business, but then also starting my new coaching business. And so I kind of realized yesterday I didn't tell you guys exactly how these videos are going to go. So I wanted to do a little housekeeping, and I do need to keep this video quick because I actually have some things that I have a lot I need to get done, and it's supposed to storm later today. So one of the things I wanted to start with is just kind of tell you guys, I'm not a YouTuber, so my background is not going to be perfect, my lighting and all that stuff. I don't have any of that equipment. Like, I'm just using my iPhone right now, and I'm documenting for only 30 days, so it doesn't make sense for me to go out and buy, one of those $600-700 cameras and all that lighting and all that stuff. Now I will say, one of my mentors actually suggested that I actually document my 90-day journey since Q3 is starting on July 1st. And so I might do that. If I do, then at that point I will invest in cameras, that kind of equipment. But since this is just kind of a 30-day journey, like, this is just going to be really raw and real. Like, I am going to, as far as recording videos, I'm just going to get it in where I fit it in, to be completely honest with you guys, because I just have a lot going on right now, and not just with my business, but, just everything going on also with Mike's business. And just to backtrack real quick, so Mike is the friend I briefly touched on yesterday, the one that pushed me to get started in my real estate business, because years before knowing him, I had actually did the DBA at that time, and got things going slowly, but never really took a lot of action with it. So I thank God for him. And so he and I still really great friends, and I actually help him with his business. And so one of the reasons things are a little crazy right now is that we actually shared an assistant with with our businesses. And so she was part-time for us, and she had another job, but with COVID and everything that's going on, she unfortunately was let go from her main job, and we couldn't take her on. So the things that was set for her to do this time of year, which is Mike's busiest and most craziest time of year for him, she couldn't do. So I actually am jumping in and helping him out with a lot of that stuff. And so my time, right now is just even more just focused and intentional, like I was telling you yesterday. So that's 3 businesses I'm actually working on, along with, for those of you that don't know, I homeschool my son. I actually pulled him out a couple of years ago just because I did not like the way certain things were going in the public school system. And we actually love it. He's been learning so much, and he loves it also. And so, I have a lot going on. And so I don't have time for making everything perfect for you guys, at least not right now. Maybe in the next 30 days I will, but just not right now with these deadlines and everything that we have coming up. So anyway, sorry, I went on a tangent there, but that's number one. That was the first part of housekeeping. The other thing I wanted to do is just kind of tell you what I will be sharing with you guys every day. So what I'll do is I set my goals for the next day at night. So I will be sharing what my daily goals are, the things that I feel like I need to accomplish that day to move me towards my goals. And then the next day, what I'll do is tell you whether or not I hit those goals, and then also what the new goals are for that day. And just to tell you a little bit how I plan, one of the things I'll do is share tips, some kind of tip every day in the video. So the way that I plan is, like, I make my plans for the year, and I tend to make my plans for the year in December of every year. And then because I plan by quarter, I then take that goal and then I divide it by like 4. So for example, to keep numbers easy, if I had a business revenue goal of $100,000 for the year, and revenue is different from profit, so that's something else. If you guys are going to start a business, you need to learn a lot of these terms, okay? So the revenue is just what your business is making. It's not taking, out any expenses, not accounting for expenses, overhead, none of that stuff that, you need to run your business. But I'm just trying to keep math simple. So if I wanted to make $100,000 for the year, I would take that $100,000, I would divide it by 4, because there are 4 quarters in the year. And so that means every quarter I would need to make $25,000. And then what I do every quarter is I'll take that, 25,000, and then there are 3 months in every quarter. So I'll take that 25,000, I divide it by 3, and so that would bring me to about $8,333, $34. And so that tells me what I need to make every single month. So every month I know I need to make $8,334, and then I take that, and you can even take that, divide it further down by the week. So then you know, if you divide that by 4, that that's 2,080 some odd dollars, 2,083, $84. There's change. I'm just trying to round, to keep things simple. So I know what I need to produce every week, and so when you have goals to work towards, when you have those milestones, it just makes things so much easier. I mean, I even do it with my personal life. Like, I have a weight loss goal that I want to reach by the end of the year. And so I take the total weight, and then I would divide it, by the number of quarters. And then I would take those quarters and divide it by month. I know what my goals are every month. I know what I'm working towards. And so, like my planner here, and yes, it's thick, but it encompasses everything I need to run my entire life, not just my business, my life. So I actually designed my own planner sheets, just because like I said, I work by quarters, and I just could not find a planner that fit everything that I needed. So I designed my own, and so I will show you guys that one of these days. So anyway, went on a tangent again. So my goals for today, quickly, is I have some calls I need to get done, and emails and stuff I need to follow up on for Mike's business. I needed to record this video, number 2, so I'm doing that now. I also want to put my first post on Instagram, because again, like I stated yesterday, I can't even talk now. Like I stated yesterday, I'm not big on social media. Like, I have the social media accounts, right? But mainly just I'll go and I'm looking for business type information. I don't tend to go on like personal pages and all that stuff. Only because when I did do that, so much time would go by and I wasn't getting anything accomplished. So I had to, really stop myself from doing that. Once in a while, I'll check personal stuff. A lot of times it's just a friend or family member will text me and tell me to go look for something, because that's how bad I am. So those were my top 3 things for the day. I also wanted to, if possible, post this video to LinkedIn. And then for my real estate business, I need to get letters out to new investors. And so I need to work on stuffing those envelopes. I had already printed everything out and signed the letters. And so now I just need to start stuffing and, getting the address and all that stuff on. And then I needed to do my 2 workouts for the day. And I wanted to do 30 minutes of interacting on social media. So, just like posting things and then responding in comments to other people, just trying to be helpful. I got some leads from some marketing I have done in the past for my real estate business. So I do want to briefly touch base with some of those people. I don't know how much I'll be able to get through that. And then, if possible, create my Facebook group. I can honestly go ahead and create it. The only thing that's holding me up is deciding on a name for the Facebook group, because I know what my plan is for my coaching business, and how I want to do things, and I have like the branding planned out, like with just where I want. Like, I have huge dreams, you guys, and so I have everything the way I want it. I just can't think of a name that is going to encompass all that I plan on being able to help people with, but also stick with the branding that I want to stick with, because marketing is important also when it comes to business. So, maybe I'll have you guys help me with that. And then, if time provides, I need to work on finding a plugin for my website. So I do have my website already created. Part of my goals for this quarter, Q2, was to have my website ready to go live in July. And I did something stupid and was playing around with all this stuff. Like, I'm new to building websites and all that. And it doesn't look bad or anything like that. But I accidentally made my website public. It was, private, not ready to go. And then once you make your website public, you can't take it back. So right now it's sitting there with no information. Like, my About Me page is done, but there is nothing else up there. Like, none of my blog posts, all that stuff. I had a whole plan, for when I launched my site. So right now it's just sitting there, and I don't have a spot for where people can put their emails in. So, when I put like my planners or just sheets I create, like I want to do challenges to get people, get their businesses going, stuff like that. I have to figure out how to get that email, the plug in there, so you guys can put your emails in. So if I have time today, because that's kind of a lot, and I have, like I said, I have to run out. So if I have time to work on that, I will. Otherwise, that's going to get pushed till tomorrow. So those are my intentions for the day. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, please don't hesitate to ask. Put them in the comments down below. And I guess that is all I think I wanted to do today. If I think of something else, I'll pop back on and do another quick video. So I will talk to you guys tomorrow for day 3. I hope you all have a great day and stay blessed.